Welcome to our No IFRS Educational Fund series. It is an initiative of OJ Inspiration Limited. It is dedicated to providing complementary and supplementary education on International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS, through a multiple-choice question and answer approach. It is intended to make learning or intellectual assurance fun. In this session, we shall be considering 10 questions to which answers have been provided on IFRS 12. This is the standard on disclosures of interest in other entities. Viewers or subscribers have 30 seconds to select or choose the answer to each question. Please enjoy it. Question number 1. An entity that has been designed so that voting rights are not the dominant factor in deciding who controls the entity is called dash. A, structured entity. B, separate entity. C, associate entity. D, consolidated entity. E, partnership entity. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. $20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 1 is A, structured entity. The wording in the question is the definition of a structured entity in line with IFRS 12. A is the answer to question number 1. Question number 2. Which of these standards requires an entity to disclose information bordering on the nature of risk in its interest in other entities? A, IFRS 9, B, IFRS 7, C, IFRS 12, D, IFRS 13, E, IFRS 10. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. $20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 2 is C, IFRS 12. One of the twin objectives of IFRS 12 is to require an entity to disclose information that enables users of its financial statements to evaluate the nature of and risk associated with its interest in other entities. C is the answer to question number 2. Question number 3. IFRS 12 deals with dash A, disclosure, B, presentation, C, classification, D, measurement, E, recognition. Time counts. $10 seconds gone. $20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 3 is A, disclosure. IFRS 12 is purely a disclosure standard. It does not deal with recognition, measurement, classification, or presentation on the face of financial statements. A is the answer to question number 3. Question number 4. IFRS 12 can be applied with the following except dash. A, IAS 1, B, IAS 28, C, IFRS 10, D, IFRS 11, E, none of the above. Time counts. $10 seconds gone. $20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 4 is E, none of the above. IAS 1, IAS 28, IFRS 10, and IFRS 11 can be applied with IFRS 12. E is the answer to question number 4. Question number 5. IFRS 12 is not applied in the following set of financial statements. A, consolidated financial statements. B, individual financial statements. C, financial statements where investment in associate is equity method accounted. D, financial statements where investment in joint venture is equity method accounted. E, separate financial statement presented as the only financial statement where the entity has interest in unconsolidated structured entities. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. 20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 5 is B, individual financial statements. Individual financial statements in line with IAS 1 are financial statements that are not that of a group of entities. All other options include some form of combination of entities. B is the answer to question number 5. Question number 6. IFRS 12 applies in dash A, post-employment plans, B, other long-term benefit plans, C, an interest in another entity accounted for in line with IFRS 9, where such interest is not equity method accounted, D, an interest held by an entity which does not have significant influence over an arrangement and that does not have joint control of a joint arrangement, E, an interest in a joint operation. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. Twenty seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 6 is E, an interest in a joint operation. All of the other options provided are situations where IFRS 12 cannot be applied. E is the answer to question number 6. Question number 7. IFRS 12 does not apply to one of the following: A, retirement benefit plans, B, subsidiaries, C, associates, D, joint ventures, E, joint operations. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. Twenty seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 7 is A, retirement benefit plans. IFRS 12 applies to all of the options except option A. A is the answer to question number 7. Question number 8. Disclosure on one of the following is not required under IFRS 12. A, interest in subsidiaries. B, interest in unconsolidated subsidiaries. C, interest in joint arrangements and associates. D, interest in unconsolidated structured entities. E, none of the above. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. 20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 8 is E, none of the above. All other options of answers to the questions are required disclosures of interest under IFRS 12. E is the answer to question number 8. Question number 9. With respect to disclosure on subsidiaries, IFRS 12 does not require disclosure of dash. A. The interest that non-controlling interests have in a group's activities and cash flows. B. The nature and extent of significant restrictions in a subsidiary. C. Nature of the risks associated with an entity's interests in consolidated structured entities. D. Nature of the risks associated with another entity in which an entity has no equity interest in. E. Interest in unconsolidated subsidiaries. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. 20 seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 9 is D. Nature of the risks associated with another entity in which an entity has no equity interest in. Where a reporting entity has no equity interest in another entity, no disclosure is required about that other entity in line with IFRS 12. D is the answer to question number 9. Question number 10. D Limited has an associate, A Limited, and an interest in a joint venture, C Limited. D Limited has another company called B Limited, which is its 100% subsidiary. Which of these companies is or are to apply IFRS 12 in this regard only? A Limited, B Limited, C Limited, D Limited, E B Limited and D Limited. Time counts. Ten seconds gone. Twenty seconds gone. Time up. The answer to question number 10 is D Limited. IFRS 12 is applied by an entity that prepares and presents consolidated financial statements, accounts for interest in joint arrangements and associates, or reports its interest in unconsolidated subsidiaries and unconsolidated structured entities. D Limited is the only company that meets all of these in this regard. D is the answer to question number 10. That is all for this set. Thank you for joining us for the set 1 of IFRS 12, Disclosure of Interest in Other Entities. We invite you to subscribe to our channel, share our links, and invite those in your network to do the same. This will enable you and all other subscribers get direct notification on future video uploads. We intend to cover all of the standards in this framework and create further sets of questions and answers on standards already covered. For collaboration in this area, please call or WhatsApp +2349 030 770109. Bye for now.